Hey guys! Today we are making our favorite travel snack, and the recipe is super simple, anyone can do, and here are all the ingredients you'll be needing. So something to prepare ahead of time would be your chocolate. So you can either use chocolate chips or you can chop up chocolate bar, and please do place it in the cooler or in the freezer ahead of time. Other than that, everything is good to go as soon as you take it out of the fridge. Let's get started! So, step 1, add all 300 grams of flour, then add 100 grams of sugar. You can use white or brown sugar. Add just a pinch of salt, then add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Crack in both of your eggs. The next step is the biggest part of the recipe, and it's also going to be the most time-consuming step. I'm using the so-called trail mix, which is like a mix of raisins and different nuts. But if you don't like raisins or any of the nuts you see in this recipe, feel totally free to swap them out with anything that you like better, any alternatives. But do try to keep the proportions right, otherwise your cookies may end up falling apart. So take your mix and separate out your favorite nuts. For example, for me, it would be almonds, peanuts, and cashews, because the rest of the nuts, those will be for chopping. For example, I don't like walnuts, but I do know they have their health benefits, so I will keep them in the chopped portion. So once the good-looking nuts are separated out, chop up the rest in smaller pieces. So the 150 grams of the chopped ones, put them in the bowl along with other ingredients. And then the rest, the beautiful ones along with the rest of the chopped ones, that's gonna be your top coat. Then it's time to melt your butter. Don't let it boil, just melt it. Once melted, pour it over the mixture. Then you can start mixing it all together. I don't think there's really a point to try mixing this with a spoon, so go in with your hands. And also add your frozen chocolate. Mix everything together, and once done, place it on a baking sheet on a pan. So this recipe should be enough for 1 large pan. So once you have spread it out on the pan, put it in a cool place, and we will make the top coat. So you are mixing together 50 grams of butter, 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, and 125 grams of honey. Let it boil for a couple of minutes, then take your 350 grams of nuts and pour the mixture over them. Mix it all together and then just spread it all over the pan. So that's your top coat ready. Then put this all in the oven in 188 degrees and bake it for 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. The outcome is crispy and super delicious. Is the perfect hiking snack that gives you a ton of energy with one bite. As long as you fully cool them and put them in a box where no air and no moisture can get to them, these can be stored for weeks or even months. And there you have it. Hope you enjoy it. See you in the next one.